Hello, NVVA families, athletes, parents, coaches. Rodrigo Gomez here, NVVA President and CEO. And today I'm here to talk to everybody about Club Volleyball season, our winter programs. We are very excited to announce to you that we work very hard throughout these tough times with COVID and everything. And we have been able to put an amazing season for you guys together that we feel like it's going to be very safe. We feel like it's going to be a lot of fun. And we feel like it's going to give you exactly what you're looking for, which is once you walk into our facility, you're going to check all the boxes that you should be looking for, which is safety and getting a lot better and having a lot of fun, getting better playing volleyball. So I have here today our full-time staff that manages everything here. Have Fernanda Braga. Hey, Fernanda.
Hi.
Yeah, Fernanda is our technical director. She's going to be making sure that we are getting a lot better at volleyball this year. And we have Guilherme Braga, which is our performance director, and he's going to be making sure this year that you get a lot better, right, Guilherme?
Yeah, hi everyone. Watch out.
And we also have here Tia Story, which she is the one making sure that A, you are safe in your facility, and B, that you are able to play in the best tournaments around Northern Virginia. And if we decide to go play in a different state, in a different country, maybe one day in a couple of years, when all those things settle down, Tia is the responsible for that. Hey, Tia.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. So we're going to just take about 20 minutes here, everybody, to talk about some things that we are looking in this next club season. So first, Tia, why don't you talk a little bit about the logistics for the season, all the things that we have done, not only for next season, but in the summer, doing LYV in our fall league, and what people are going to be seeing when they come into our facility.
So this season, as we started to re-enter our facility, we spent a lot of time staying in tune with the federal, state, and local guidelines that have been issued to us in order for us to be safe in our facility. So we've got a lot of sanitation equipment and procedures for how to sanitize the balls and how to keep our shared spaces clean. We've even got what we call ingress and egress routes. So, one way in, one way out. We do temperature checks at the door. We are carefully monitoring how our athletes interact with each other and along the sidelines and with their coaches. We have lots of signs to help people understand where they're supposed to be and some of our required behaviors, we call them. As far as maintaining our social distance and being aware of the people around us. So we started instituting those things coming into this LYV season or into the late summer and through our fall season, and we've been very successful. We have the cases that we've had have been zero, really. We haven't had to have any shutdown of our facility due to any sort of viral infection. And I owe that to our procedures as well as to our athletes and our coaches who are very careful and aware of what's going on around them.
Yeah, it has been an outstanding way what we did coming back. I'm the CEO of NVVA, and of course I would say that we're doing a good job, but I'm really happy with what we did this summer. I'm really satisfied with how we proceeded with all of our procedures coming to the facility, with the temperature checks, with the forms that we're asking kids to fill and the parents. And we are trying our best to make sure our staff and our coaches are staying always on top of things to make sure that we are able to continue having a season. And one thing, to be honest, that I was a little disappointed to see other sports organizations doing is that not taking this as serious as they should. Because if things go bad for one organization, it goes bad to everybody else, and goes bad to the athletes that they need to go back and stay home and not being able to do the sport they love. So I just want everybody to know that we take this very seriously. Not having cases doesn't mean that we're gonna slow down. Not having cases means that we're doing something right. So we are not gonna be waiting for things to go bad for us to be serious about this. We're gonna continue to be serious during the winter. We are gonna continue to implement the procedures that had been working for us and improving upon those procedures. Right, Tia?
Yes, we're always improving. Every week it's some slight little change, but it helps every time.
Yes, of course. And then we really appreciate the parents and the athletes that believed on what we were doing. And we are very happy to see during the summer, right after we opened up, that I think we did a good enough job showing people what we're doing, that people trusted us. And we hope you continue to trust us and continue to come to our facility. And we promise you we're going to continue to work hard to keep your kids safe with us. So. And then now talking about the upcoming season, Nanda, what you have in place for the kids as far as like volleyball training. I know you have been working hard all summer, creating tons of videos. You have been working very hard creating new curriculum for everybody. Every day we talk about a new thing that we're going to try to implement. So why don't you share a little bit with us?
Yes, sure, Rodrigo. I'm really very excited about this next season. One, because I'm here for about 1 year, and I could see and know better the players, and now I be able to help them better because I know which is the movements, the biomechanic, which skills they need to work more. So I feel more confident to really help them, and this is like making me really happy and more excited about it. So this is the one thing. And during the clinics, and not just the clinics, I will always be around as a technical director to help our coaches to follow or what you believe that's the best way to improve the skills of our players. Coach Gui and I, we have done a lot of research, and with our experience, it's very good because help us to really can like step back and see the tiny and maybe the very detailed things that usually you just see the big picture. Sometimes you need to really see the small things, and I think it can help a lot the players. And you can see that during our clinics that we have Mondays, that we have during the weeks, in the evening. So we are putting in on practice, so we can see that it's working. And I can see that the most like amazing thing, it's not that we can see, the players are talking about that. Oh, I'm improving, see what I'm doing, I wasn't able to do that before. So that's great. And the other thing that I think we need to talk about, it's our new full-time coaches, because now we have Carmen Hitter, we have Mari Silva, we have Leonidio, we have Lu. Carmen playing in college, Mari also, she's a Brazilian player, was a Brazilian player. We have Luciana, she was professional volleyball player, indoor and outdoor, so she played beach volleyball too, and this is great. We have Leonidio, and he went in Olympic Games too, and he has a lot of experience as a player and as a coach. So why full-time coaches? It's like more helpful. Why it's good? Why we are excited about that? Because as a full-time job, we can have a meetings. We can like make sure that we're on the same page. We are talking the same language. So we are not like having another thing to think, another job. We are here just talking about volleyball, about our experience. about my one player of mine, I have this kind of problem. Oh, mine too. Well, what are you doing? So we just talk about volleyball, and that's amazing.
Yeah, and I'm super excited about that because we have had amazing coaches at NVVA, and people that coach for us in the past have been outstanding at dedicating their free time to come be with us after their full-time job running to the VVC and helping us out. And we still have those coaches, and we really appreciate their time. But we felt like it was time to really bring our program up a level by having those people that out there doing is thinking about the players every single day, every single hour of the day, which is going to allow us to have better reports for the parents and for the players about the improvement of the athlete. It's going to allow us to have more training for the coaches. We just did one last Thursday. We spent 5 hours training in the middle of the day, which being full-time, we are allowed to do that. And I'm sure this kind of setup is going to allow for athletes to develop faster and for athletes to really reach their goals, even bigger goals than before, right? And a big part of that, of them reaching those goals, is the program that Guilherme is putting together, that it's gonna really, really, really be something from the top programs in the whole world, professional teams and college teams. Some of them don't even have this kind of resources. And the reason why we decided to do this is because this year, especially with COVID, we are already going in that direction. But this year, because of COVID, we felt like every time an athlete walks into a facility, they want to be really getting a lot back for their time. If you're taking a risk, walk into a facility, we're gonna try to keep you safe, and we're gonna try to get you out a better athlete every single day. 1% per day. At the end of the season, we're gonna be hopefully 100% better, right, Guilherme? So tell us a little bit about what you're planning for us.
Yes, Rodrigo. I'm here about 1 year, and now I can understand what our athlete needs and understand your biomechanic, your mistakes, your weakness, your strengthen, and then I work with Olympic players, and I had this resource, and I could see what this resource could do with the player, because I'm a physiotherapist, I'm a physical trainer, and I understand that performance needs to work together with prevention. And the only way that you can prevent injuries, it's evaluating and is monitoring. And then I'm very excited because this year we will monitor the athletes during the games and before the games. We will create a periodic performance evaluation this year, and I have now 2 sensors, GWALP and EMG. These sensors could analyze the biomechanic of the athlete, and we will study the vertical jump analysis, because vertical jump, as a volleyball player, it's most important movement. You serve, you jump serving, you jump hitting, you jump blocking, and then can show me a lot of what the athletes needs. And we will create too a cardio room training, because I believe that the aerobic system is very important to recover faster. Then we'll bought air bikes, treadmills, and rower to create a cardio room training, interval training, to focus on increase the aerobic capacity of the player. Then we will how can I say, look the athlete like a whole picture. Biomechanic evaluation, then monitor the player during the games with first beat. I will can monitor the heart rate during the game and give me the workload, and then I have the workload during the training. Then the athletes will never get overtraining. This is very important to prevent injuries too. Then it's not all the club, but some teams will have some. XP team will have the first beat, and the club team will have the performance evaluation with this vertical jump and analysis, and the club team will have through this training cardio room incorporate in the periodic training, strength training. Then I'm very excited to see all these sensors evaluation and strength and cardio performance together.
Yeah, and I'm super excited because we have been building towards this for a long time. Like for the past 7 years here at NVVA, I have been working towards the right moment to have the right team in place, my team of people, that we can start really bringing our training to the next level. And we're going to start this year with having everything with XP so that we can test things out. News for everybody, we are going to have this year XP 13s and 15s. We decided that XP 13s is going to help us to create like the next big wave of amazing athletes. They're going to be going through Guilherme since very early, and then by the time they are 18, they're going to be hopefully at the next level for sure. And we have also hired full-time staff to work with Guilherme, Amy Showwater, which is a certified personal trainer, certified CrossFitter, which really relates well with volleyball, and she's working so hard to understand the movements in volleyball, and it's gonna be a great addition to Guilherme's team, right, Guilherme?
Yeah, I'm already work with her almost 1 year, and she's great. It's a great resource for everybody.
Yeah, and the goal that we have literally, and I want everybody at home to know that our goal is to do what Guilherme has done before with one of his players and many of his players, but one specifically that from 15, 16 years old, knowing the player and starting working with her, all the way to maybe the Olympics and maybe getting a silver medal. And don't take our word for this. I'm going to show you that she definitely has good things to say about him.
Hi, I'm Bárbara Seixas. I'm silver medalist at the Olympics Rio 2016. And I'm here to talk about my dear friend Guilherme. I've worked with him for 15 years, and I can tell you with 100% of certainty that he is the best physical trainer I've ever had. He's dedicated, he's committed, he's constantly seeking knowledge and ways to adapt the trainings to fit our needs in the sport. I'm very grateful for all the work he has done with me, and for sure I owe him a great deal, and I'm sure he'll make you a champion as well. Beijo.
There you go, Guilherme. And so just to testify that our players are literally gonna have the best of the best this year. And with that, Tia, I want to talk a little bit about our tournament schedule and how we came to some decisions on where to go. I'm very confident about what we do inside of our facility. I'm not saying I'm not confident about what happened in other facilities, but we just don't know yet. It's too early to know. So we have built a schedule that was safe for us for now, and then we have some room for things that to be added, and that's all described in our website. But yeah, talk a little bit about the decision process that we made to make these decisions.
Well, so I think our mantra is always has been in this time is safety first, like you were saying, Rodrigo. And so as we were evaluating what safety meant to us, it was we know what we know how our facility is run, and we felt like developing a schedule that would be where this is based would give our athletes a high opportunity to be in a safe environment. So as we were evaluating where to play and how to play, we decided that there was that we could develop a schedule that would have us playing in our own facility, but that we would bring other local teams in and allow them to play in our facility under our guidelines. And that really does give us, as well as our staff, our athletes, our parents, the comfort level of knowing that we're doing everything we can to not only stay safe, but to continue to compete. And with good competition, the people and the clubs in the area here are all, great competition. We know that. We play against them all the time. So we're just taking a little more effort to control our environment. And as we evaluate the tournaments that are around us, some of the big travel tournaments or the local big tournaments that we all like to play in, we are constantly monitoring how they're going to be doing things. And again, I go back to where we are always in tune with the federal, state, and local guidelines. And as we progress into our season, if they continue to improve, then we will continue to look at going to those locations that would be the big tournament environments that we all want to be able to be a part of. But we're just taking very measured steps to make sure that we're keeping our athletes safe while we do it.
Yes, definitely, and that's to wrap it up for everybody at home. That's the message I'd like for you to take from this quick conversation we had. At NVVA, we will always take safety really seriously. We will try every day to provide the best for your athletes, and we will always put our standards above everything. So if you're looking for a place where everybody on their staff, on our coaching staff, is every day looking to making sure that your kids are safe, we might be a good place for you. We're definitely a good place for you. If you look for a place where we might not do everything perfect, but we are trying every day to find the best coaches, the best resources to provide for your athletes, we certainly are the right place for you. And if you're looking for a place where we take our standards seriously, like we hold our coaches to the highest standard. If our coaches, doesn't matter what kind of coach, well, if it's the most fun coach you have seen in your life, if our coaches do something that we don't believe are the right things to do for our athletes or somebody else's athletes, we will make sure that coach understands that that's not okay. That's the kind of standard we're looking for at NVVA. And if that's the place you're looking for to play volleyball, we are here for you. We're looking forward to having a great season. Our team, our staff has been working very, very hard to make sure that we can make it happen. And we'll continue to do so. And we are looking forward to having everybody in the gym trying out. And we're looking forward to start practicing in December in the winter, and our facility should be ready.
Yes, very excited. See you soon, guys.
Great. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. And if you are home there, you have any question for us, please don't hesitate to send us an email at info@nvva.com, or you can also check out our website on the Club Volleyball. We try to put as much information there as possible. We're trying to make explanation videos on how to do things, how to get registered if that's new for you. And don't forget, if you're looking for alternative programs, we also have a Nova House League, which is a great program for you to start into club volleyball, or a very popular program, Galaxy League, that every year has a lot of interest. So we have a bunch of options for you, but if you're not sure, let us know. We'll help you out. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, depending on the time you're watching this, and we'll talk later.
Bye.